Good evening all. Today we are going to see how to create subjective assignment and how to submit the subjective assignment. For creating the subjective assignment, just log into the admin ID of the course as usual. You following for the creating the assignment section. Just go to the course dashboard of your course. There will be a tab add subjective assignment. Please go to add subjective assignment for creating subjective assignments. Once you go to the tab add subjective assignment, you will be redirected to this page. Here you can give the title for your assignment. Weightage should be always 1, and the parent unit, you need to select the unit under which the assignment have to be listed. And assignment type, whether it is an essay type or a drive link type assignment. First we are going with drive link type assignment. And in the problem statement, you need to give the question where the students you just type the question or just create it as an image, or you can upload the PDF file of the question here in the problem statement. If you want to type the question, you just go for rich text and type your problem statement here. If you want to upload the PDF file, you just go to the assert section as usual for the like the notes which you have linked. Go to assert, upload your PDF file and give the link here. In the submission due date, as like assignment, you need to give the submission due date in a UTC time zone. Then for number of submission, there will be two options: allow multiple submission and submit only once. If you are going with submit only once, you can able to evaluate the subjective assignment only after the deadline of the course. Sorry, you can able to evaluate the subjective assignment when the assignment is going live. If it is a multiple submission assignment, you will be able to correct the assignment only after the assignment closed. So now I am giving allow multiple submissions. Then there will be a Google Drive folder ID. For this, you need to sign into the Gmail account. Go to the apps Google Drive of your admin ID. Here in the Google Drive, create, if it is an week 1 assignment, create a folder. Assignment 1 week 1. Once you create the folder, right click the folder and share this folder with online courses at nptel.ac.in. This is the super admin of online courses portal. So for creating the subjective assignment, you need to share the folder with the online courses at nptel.ac.in ID. Please make note of this ID. Online courses at nptel.ac.in. Once you give this ID, just go to the top, get shareable link, click this one. You can able to get this drop down. In the drop down, go to the option more and click the tab on public on the web. After enabling this, save this option and select send. So now the folder is public on the web and has been shared with online courses folder. Then right click the folder, click get shareable link. You will be able to get this link, copy this link and paste it in the notepad. After equal to, there will be an ID. This is the Google Drive folder ID which you need to give it in the course dashboard. Go to the dashboard, there will be a tab Google Drive folder ID, paste the ID here, and the status of the assignment will be made public or private according to you. So, this is the process of creating a subjective assignment. For submitting the subjective assignment, I am going as a student, here I am using reviewer1 at nptel.ac.in ID to access the folder, access the assignment. So, as a student I can able to see the question, just I have given a question as what is NPTEL, and I have to write the answer in a Word file, and I need to convert it as a PDF file. As a student I am saying this, and you can make a note of it. Whether students are asking about you for submitting the subjective assignment, you can just help them. Here is the Google Drive folder ID. For this, as a student I need to sign in to my Google Drive. And I need to upload my answer file which from my local machine. I have to type the answer in the Word file and convert it into a PDF file, and I will upload it to from my local machine to the Google Drive of my ID. Once the file got uploaded, I need to share this with the admin ID of the course. In this case, I am using a test course NOC15_CERT exam. So, I am sharing it with, if in your case, if your course ID is NOC16-ME08, student need to share it with the admin ID of the course. So, I need to share it with the admin ID of the course, and from the drop down, same option whichever we have done, but make it public on the web and save the option and get the Google Drive folder ID. and I need to give the folder ID in the assignment page and submit the assignment. So you will get the message submission succeeded. If I have not shared the file with the admin ID of the course, then I will be getting an error message submission failed. So you can see that in the folder which we have created from the admin ID for assignment 1 week 1, we have got the submission from the student. The file which I have submitted has got archived in the drive, and there will be a drive ID for each student. So it will be easy for you while you are evaluating. For evaluating the subjective assignment, you need to add your ID in the course staff tab. So first process, this is the process of creating subjective assignment, and I showed you how to submit the assignment as a student. Whether it is clear? So now we have already seen how to create the subjective assignment and how we need to submit the assignment as a student, and now we are going to see how to evaluate the assignment. For this you need to add the IDs of TA whoever need to evaluate that assignment. There will be a tab course staff in the dashboard. Just go to course staff tab. So you will be getting this tab add course staff. First, the ID which you are going to give in the course staff tab have to be enrolled in the course. That is the TA ID. TA should the ID which is used by TA for evaluating the assignment have to be enrolled into the particular course. You just enter the ID, email ID, and click the tab add course staff. So you will get a message successfully added course staff. If you are not enrolled for the course, you will be getting an error message. The course staff ID which you have added has not enrolled for the course. So once you added this, you just log in with the ID which you have added. I have already added lakshmi@nptel.iitm.ac.in as a course staff. Once you added the course staff ID, log into the course with the ID which you have given in the course builder, and you will be getting a tab course staff on your course page. Just click the tab course staff. So you can, in the course outline, you can see the assignment, subjective assignment whichever you have created for the course will be listed here in the course outline. We have now submitted one assignment as a student. You can see the assignment has been assigned for my ID since I have added my ID as a course staff. When you are creating the assignment, first you need to add the course staff ID, so that the assignment whichever submitted by student will be assigned automatically to the ID which you have added in the course staff. So you can see that number assigned is 1. That is in my ID I have the assignment 1 submitted by student has been submitted for evaluation. If there are 2 TAs, if there are 1000 submission for an assignment, then the assignment will be splitted half. 500 will be assigned to one TA and 500 will be assigned to another TA. So it is a round robin technique, it will be assigned automatically. So by clicking the test assignment for subjective which I have created now, I am getting the message this assignment is not ready for evaluation. This is because I have selected multiple submission for this assignment. Only after the deadline I can able to evaluate the assignment. If it is a single submission, you can evaluate the assignment in the midway itself. So now we need to close the assignment and see whether I can able to evaluate the assignment. So it will take some time to get assigned for correction. Once you get the assignment here, you will be getting the ID of the assignment whichever there in the drive. You just click the assignment, there will be a score box for you, there will be a feedback box. You can just give the feedback for the students and also give the score of the student there in the box. The video I have already shared with you how to add the co-staff and how to evaluate using co-staff. There you can see the submission and you can also see how to give your score in the score box. In the group, I will again share you the video of this how to add the co-staff and how to evaluate using co-staff. You can just go through the video there. Since the net connection is slow, it will take some time to assign the assignment and it is also getting time to load. So this is the way we can create the subjective assignment. Whenever you are creating a subjective assignment, please don't forget to add the co-staff. Once you left to add the co-staff, you can't able to correct the assignment after the assignment has closed. So please make sure whether you have assigned the co-staff ID before you made the assignment public to the students. So if you are having any doubts in subjective assignment or MCQ, MSQ assignment, please ask me now itself. And please try creating the subjective assignment in your test courses, and if you are facing any problems, please let me know. If there is any doubt in this subjective assignment.
No ma'am, from Kharagpur.
Hey, unmute.
So please try creating the subjective assignment in your test courses. And try submitting the assignment as a student and enroll by enrolling it to the test course. You just submit as a student and see whether you can able to submit, whether you are getting any error message while you are submitting, and whether you are add the co-staff ID and try evaluating the assignment too. If you are facing any problem, please let us know in emails and I will be helping out you. And I will also share this this session video and also how to add the co-staff and evaluation using co-staff videos in the group by today evening. Thank you. Then the QP requirement template you can just fill for the practice QP, and Jayanti will be having a session on 17th and she will be explaining you and clarifying you the doubts regarding the QP requirement template. Thank you all.